Alright, keep your fingers crossed. This is a short explanation of what this phrase means. Fingers crossed has two meanings. The first one means hopefully or I wish that something would happen. The other one means I'm telling a lie or I lied. Sometimes children do this. First one, hopefully, I wish, keep your fingers crossed. There might be a situation where someone says, I had an interview today. I hope I get the job. Somebody else might say, I'm sure you did great. Fingers crossed. Or fingers crossed that you get the job. I hope you get the job. Some other examples might be, I'll keep my fingers crossed that it doesn't rain this weekend, in case you had plans or something outside. Or keep your fingers crossed that we arrive at work on time. And I really hope we arrive at work on time.
That's Fred. Keep your fingers crossed, Betty.
Now that example is from the Flintstones, and she says, that's Fred. Keep your fingers crossed, Betty. You know, hopefully he has good news. I hope he has good news. Keep your fingers crossed. Now this example is for the other meaning. I had my fingers crossed when I lied. You can see the Grinch says, oh, I had my fingers crossed when I said that. Usually people do this behind their back if they're telling a lie, especially children. You know, if they want to lie about something, they cross their fingers behind their back. You said that you liked the gift. I had my fingers crossed when I said that, or I lied when I said that. Now, the next video that we're going to watch is actually a real ATC recording from an incident that occurred in Boston in the United States. See if you can catch the meaning here.
Delta 1929, my coordinator indicates that there may, and I emphasize may because I've been yelled at many times today, be a release for LaGuardia. I don't want to get your hopes up, but just stay with me and we'll see what's going on.
We can do that, sir. We'll keep our fingers crossed.
So they use the words fingers crossed. First, the controller says, Delta 1929, my coordinator indicates that there may, and I emphasize may because I've been yelled at many times today, be a release for LaGuardia Airport. I don't want to get your hopes up, but just stay with me and we'll see what's going on. And the pilot responds, we can do that, sir, and we'll keep our fingers crossed. Now, in this case, let's take a look at it. They're talking about my coordinator or my manager says that there may, and he says, and I emphasize may because I've been yelled at many times, may or maybe. He's trying to emphasize or say strongly that he's not sure. There may be a release for LaGuardia Airport. Now, you can imagine this pilot wants to go to LaGuardia Airport. So they're hopeful, and he says, oh, I don't want to get your hopes up, but just stand by, stay with me, and we'll see what's going on. Maybe you can go to LaGuardia Airport. So when the pilot says, we'll keep our fingers crossed, and you can imagine we'll keep our fingers crossed means we hope we can go to LaGuardia. We hope there will be a release for LaGuardia Airport. Alright, so we want to watch that video clip one more time, so just so we can fully understand and hear again that part with keep our fingers crossed. Alright?
Delta 1929, my coordinator indicates that there may, and I emphasize may because I've been yelled at many times today, be a release for LaGuardia. I don't want to get your hopes up, but just stay with me and we'll see what's going on.
We can do that, sir. We'll keep our fingers crossed.
Alright, so I hope that helps out a little bit in explaining what fingers crossed means.